Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It is officially the start of week 2 of my 9-week mini cut before my Caribbean vacation. So some changes happening this week. I am dropping my calories down from 1800 to 1700, still with the keto macros. And then I'm also going to be doing a lot more home workouts so that way I can record it for you guys and show you exactly what I do. So today is going to be an upper body day, and I will make sure that I record the workout for you and do a voiceover so I can explain exactly what I'm doing. Before we get into the rest of the vlog, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means the absolute world to me. And now let's go get some breakfast. So here is breakfast. I have 2 eggs, half an avocado. I already had my coffee, and in my coffee, I always put 5 tablespoons of Nut Pods unsweetened creamer. Okay, it is lunchtime, so I'm going to make kind of like a chicken Alfredo type dish. So I have some shredded zucchini here, which I use instead of noodles. And then I have some leftover chicken from earlier in the week. And then the sauce, I will combine some butter, some heavy cream, some Parmesan cheese, and then season it with garlic powder, red pepper flakes, Italian seasoning, and salt. If you want the Alfredo sauce to be even creamier, like thicker, you can also add either goat cheese or cream cheese. I just don't have any. This is such a good alternative to pasta. Like if you are a pasta lover and you are trying to go low carb, this I think is a really nice alternative. So this is what it looks like. I just cook everything in the same pan. Now it's time to eat and do my workout. So I'm going to do my upper body workout at home. I'm just making sure that everything is stretched and I don't feel super tight anywhere, so that way I am primed for a good and safe workout. So I'm going to do upper body today and lower body tomorrow. All you need is some dumbbells. So I have a pair of 5-pound dumbbells and then just one 10-pound dumbbell for today's workout. Tomorrow I'll use the 2 10-pound dumbbells. For this upper body workout, I'm going to focus mostly on my shoulders. So we're going to take the 5-pound dumbbells to start off with, and I'm going to do some lateral raises. So lateral raises look just like this, and I'm going to do 4 sets of 10. I'm only going to record 1 set just to show you what the exercise looks like, but you'll want to repeat this 4 times. So 4 sets of 10 for the lateral raises, and you can really feel the burn in your shoulders. Next, I am going to do some dumbbell presses. Again, 4 sets of 10. Notice how I don't go just straight up. I actually go in a bit of a Y shape. This targets the shoulders more, and you can really tell a difference in the burn. If you do them straight up, it's not nearly as difficult as if you make this Y shape right here. And my dog is joining me for my workout. Moving on to the next exercise, which are front raises. This works your front delt. And by this point, if you are doing 4 sets of 10, your shoulders will be on fire, but just keep pushing through. After we do our front raises, we are then going to work on our rear delts to make sure that everything is nice and rounded. So here I am going to be doing rear delt flies. I think rear delts get neglected a lot, and this is important in making sure that you have well-balanced shoulders. I'm going to move to the side here so you can see what this looks like from the side. If you have a workout bench, it's easier to sit down on the bench and do this, but if you don't have one, you can still stand and do it just like I am. Again, 4 sets of 10. Next, I'm going to be doing upright dumbbell rows. Your shoulders should be screaming and on fire by this point, but keep going. The next exercise is tricep extensions. Again, 4 sets of 10. We are giving our shoulders a bit of a break here and working on our triceps. This is going to be the last exercise in this workout. I have done my 4 sets of 10 of each, and I am done. If you don't have dumbbells, you can always use your dog, like I am here. No, just kidding. He just wanted to be in the video. So we are out running some errands right now. So I got a quick Starbucks with heavy cream, sugar-free vanilla, and 1 pump of pistachio. So that is 5 grams of carbs right there, but it's so good. And then I also got this Chomps beef stick as a little snack because I'm hungry. And this is the cleanest beef stick I can find where it doesn't have a bunch of like additives and stuff like that. So I have one and she has one. It's time to make dinner and it's going to be so good. I am cooking shrimp with zucchini noodles for me, but Steve's gonna have some pasta. But with the shrimp, I'm going to make a sauce with some butter, heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of olive oil, white wine, sun-dried tomatoes, capers, onion, garlic, and mushroom. So this is dinner. This is the shrimp and sauce I said I was going to make and my zucchini noodles. I cannot wait to eat this. It looks so good. I'll put my macros up on the screen to show you how close I was for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday and I very much feel like pancakes. So I'm going to be making pancakes with 2 eggs and a tablespoon of peanut butter as the batter. And I put a little squirt of stevia in there as well. And then while the pancakes are cooking, we'll add some blueberries in there. And then I top it with Kerrygold butter and it is so delicious. Now, I wanted to show you this. I don't personally use this just because it has some sweeteners that I don't particularly care for. But if you are someone who is trying to get away from sugar and you're looking for some good alternatives, this syrup is, I think, a much better choice than regular syrup. And this is what I had to use in the beginning when I was first transitioning off of carbs and off of sugar. But now I can eat the pancakes without that. I just have the butter on top and it's delicious. So this is what the pancakes look like when they're done. Now, if you want a more pancakey consistency, you can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of almond flour into the batter, and that will make it a lot more fluffy. This is almost like in between a crepe and a pancake, which I don't mind that texture at all. But if you want more pancakey type pancakes, then adding some almond flour will definitely do the trick. It is time for an at-home lower body workout. I am doing some air squats here just to warm up. I did about 25 of these. All you need for this at-home workout is a pair of dumbbells. The heaviest I have at home are 10-pound dumbbells. Obviously in the gym we would lift much heavier than that, but we are going to do the best we can with what we have. So I'm taking my 10-pound dumbbell here and just doing squats in a standard stance. I'm doing 4 sets of 12. Once I'm done with that, I will then switch to a stance where my legs are closer together like this to target the outer quads. After I do 4 sets of 12 of those, I'm then going to switch my stance to a wide stance to target my inner thighs. So this is the wide stance. Again, 4 sets of 12 of each type of squat. Then we are moving on to our lunges. So I have 1 10-pound dumbbell in each hand, and we are going to do the lunges on each side. I do 3 sets of 10 on each leg. And notice that back foot there, we really don't want to put a lot of weight on it. It is just there for balance, and we are pushing through our heel with the leg that we are working. Next, I honestly don't know what these are called, but they work your inner thigh. So you're going to lay on your side, and that bottom leg there, you are going to flex up. If you point your toe, it makes the exercise easier. If you flex your foot back, it makes the exercise harder. I do each side one set of 20 on each side. Then I go ahead and I do the upper leg, which hits your outer quad and glute. I also just do one set of 20 on each leg. If you happen to have ankle weights or any kind of a band, you can add that to make it harder with more resistance. If not, body weight is fine. Next are glute bridges. Here I am doing it with no weight just to show you the movement. You can just lean up against your couch. You don't need a weight bench. But I like to put a pillow on my hips because the weights hurt my hip bones. So now I'm just going to put the dumbbells on the pillow. Again, in the gym, we would do this with far more weight, but we're gonna do the best we can. So I'm going to do 4 sets of 15 of these glute bridges or hip drives, whatever you wanna call them. 4 sets of 15, and this will be the last exercise in this lower body workout today. All right, so it is time for my post-workout meal. I am having, I'll show you here. It is 2 beef patties. It is 92% lean ground beef. The last little bit of tzatziki sauce I had left and some hummus. I know that looks like kind of a boring meal, but I really enjoy it. And I wanted to answer some questions that you have asked me, and then I also wanted to ask you guys a question. So I'll start with the question that I have for you. You have seen me make some pretty interesting things across all of my videos, not just this particular vlog series, but you've seen me make meals like shakshuka or that shrimp dish that I made last night for dinner, keto pancakes, keto cookies, all kinds of just clean, healthy, alternative type things. Would anybody be interested in if I, in the future, created a keto friendly Mediterranean cookbook? Like, would a book of recipes that are clean, low carb recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, drink, snacks, you name it, would that be helpful? Is that something that you would be interested in? Because I've thought about writing a book like that before, but I just didn't know if there'd be enough interest to really make it worth writing, I guess, if that makes sense. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I'll mention it in a few other videos along the way just to see how much interest there is. And if there is a lot of interest, then I think that would be a really cool book for me to write. And then questions I have been asked since starting this mini cut. Number one is, do I take supplements? I do not currently take any supplements. I have in the past. If I'm deficient in something, I'll take a supplement. I try my best to get everything from food, but if I'm deficient in something, I'm not going to not give it to myself if I have it readily available. So I'm not against any kind of supplementation. It's just that right now I don't need it. I eat a lot of vegetables, so I do get my micronutrients in. I know there is this big myth out there that says if you're on keto, you miss out on all kinds of important micronutrients. That is not the case. As long as you're eating more than just cheese and bacon, you're going to be fine. The next question I've been asked is, do I notice a difference in the gym when I am on keto versus when I have carbs? I do not notice any difference. There is zero difference in strength. There is zero difference in performance, other than the fact that when it comes to cardio, my endurance is increased when I am on keto. But no, you're not going to lose your gains. You're not going to lose your PRs. Like, it does not make a difference whether you are using carbs as fuel or your fats as fuel. Now, some people have said that the first 1 or 2 workouts on keto, they noticed a slight dip in strength and then it came right back. I personally didn't notice any kind of a dip at all. And then obviously this week's workouts is all home workouts, so I don't have the heavy weights that I lift in the gym. But when I'm in the gym, I lift heavy and I use fats as fuel, and it is fine. The last question for now is, am I going to continue to track my food while I'm on my vacation? No, absolutely not. I am going to fully enjoy my vacation, eat all the yummy Caribbean foods that I want, and I am not going to worry about tracking anything while on vacation. The only reason that I'm tracking right now is because I am on a mini cut. I have a specific physique goal, but once I'm on vacation, I will do my best to make healthy choices. But I'm absolutely going to enjoy all the yummy foods with my family without tracking. I'm also going to enjoy the world's best pina colada. And when I say world's best, I mean world's best. The last time I went to St. Thomas was a couple of years ago, and we went to this place called Bernie's, and it was the absolute best pina colada ever. I don't know how they do it, but it is just perfection. Like, it's creamy and almost like ice cream, but not too thick, but it's not like a slushy like some of them. I don't know how to describe it. It's just perfect. So I will absolutely be enjoying that guilt-free. So I just got back from the sauna at my gym. I have never been in a sauna before today, and I really enjoyed it. So I think even though I'm doing home workouts this week, I'll still go to my gym to either sit in the sauna for a while or sit in the hot tub or swim or something like that. And then I will do the primary workout at home. A quick snack before dinner. So dinner tonight is shakshuka. I didn't show me making it because I showed that in the what I eat in a day video, but 4 of these eggs are going to be for Steve, and then the other 2 along with the veggies on this side are going to be for me, and I'm going to top this with feta cheese and olive oil. It is a Wednesday. I have not vlogged all day, but I did want to vlog dinner for you because it is date night and I am still sticking to my macro. So I just wanted to show you a situation where if you have a specific physique goal or fitness goal and you are tracking your food, you are tracking your calories, you are tracking your macros, how you can still go out to a restaurant, socialize with friends, and still stay within those macros and just do the best that you can to estimate everything that's on your plate into your fitness app. I should have vlogged my breakfast because it was so good, but I'll make it again tomorrow morning, and that way I can show you exactly how I make it. It is a keto lemon blueberry mug muffin that you just make in the microwave. Super clean, simple ingredients. It was delicious. So that will be coming up tomorrow, as well as an at-home ab workout. We went to a Brazilian steakhouse for date night. I had a whole bunch of different kinds of meats, and then I had a salad on the side. I just tried my best to estimate the weight of all of the meat to put into my app. I was a bit over on my calories and protein, but that's okay because I was under yesterday. I am going to show you how to make the best tasting keto mug muffin ever. So all you need is 2 tablespoons of almond flour, the juice from 1 slice of lemon, a handful of blueberries, 1 egg. I top mine with butter. You need some baking powder and stevia. So I'm going to show you how I put all of this together and what it looks like. Okay, so right now there's just 1 egg, and then I add a good amount of stevia, and then I just whisk this up a little bit more. 2 tablespoons of almond flour. The juice from 1 slice of lemon, 1/8 a teaspoon of baking powder, and a handful of blueberries. And then microwave for exactly 75 seconds. So this is what it looks like when it's done. It is pretty thick, like it raises a lot. And you can either let it cool and then eat it straight out of the mug like I do, or if you want it to be pretty, let it cool and then it will unstick from the sides, and then you can put it on a plate and it just looks like a perfect little muffin. So I top mine with a tablespoon of butter, and I just let that melt and really soak into the muffin so it's nice and moist. And I let it sit for about 5 minutes before I eat it. Okay, let me show you what this deliciousness looks like with one hand while I hold the camera. Ooh, so good. I am doing an at-home ab workout today, and here I am just doing standard crunches. I'm going to do 10. I'm actually doing 3 different variations of crunches, and I will do 10 of each. And when I'm done with that cycle, I repeat it 3 times. So the standard crunches targets the middle abs. If you raise your legs up like this, and then do your crunches, it targets your upper abs, and you can really feel the difference here. So I'm going to do 10 like this. Then I put my legs down and lay completely flat and do 10 more crunches, and this targets your lower abs. Again, you can really tell a difference. The burn moves from your upper abs all the way down to your lower abs. So I do 10 of each variation, and when I'm done, I will repeat that 3 times. Next, I'm hitting my obliques. So just bending sideways here at the waist. I do 10 on one side, and then I switch sides and do the other side. The great thing about this workout is you can do this at home and you don't need any equipment. After this exercise is going to be our finisher. So you finish with a 30-second plank, longer if you can. Now it's lunchtime, so I made an omelet with turkey and provolone cheese and some sun-dried tomatoes. So here is dinner. I did have a chicken salad earlier that I did not vlog, and now here is dinner. So I have a side of riced cauliflower and 2 very clean ingredient sausages. I'll put my macros here up on the screen. A little bit short, but still pretty good. Hello, it is Sunday. I have weighed in and I have my measurements. I did not vlog the last 2 days. One, I wasn't feeling the best. I ended up catching whatever my kids had. I feel much better now. Two, I didn't really eat anything new or interesting. And 3, I want to keep these weekly vlogs under 30 minutes. So if there's a day that's rather uneventful, I probably just won't vlog it. So results from this week, I lost 1/8 of an inch on my waist, and I weighed in at 137.8. Last week I was 138, and when I started this mini cut, I was 140. So 137.8 now. I was really hoping to lose more this week. It took me 3 weeks to put on those 5 pounds over the holidays. I was hoping it would only take 3 weeks to lose those 5 pounds. We'll see what happens in the week ahead. But I did want to point out that my physique has changed, though. I'll put a video up on the screen with my check-in. I can definitely tell a difference in my abs. I have some new lines coming in. So even though the scale didn't move that much, my body has still certainly changed. And I'll also put a picture up on the screen of week 1 versus the end of week 2. So starting week 3, some upcoming changes. I think I'm going to drop my calories down from 1700 to 1650 and see how that goes. I'm not feeling hungry at all or anything like that, so I think I'm okay to do another drop. Also, this week I focused more on showing you home workout ideas, whereas I think next week for week 3, I'm going to focus on showing you more recipes and creative ways that you can be on a healthier diet and still enjoy really yummy food. So if you are following a Mediterranean protocol, especially a low carb or even keto Mediterranean protocol, I think people get the perception that the foods get really boring really fast, and it does not have to be that way. So next week, I'll focus more on the food versus the workouts. Thank you so much to everybody who has reached out to me on Instagram and is also doing this mini cut with me. I really enjoy chatting with you girls. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.